For years, millions of viewers have tuned in every morning to watch the familiar and comforting energy of Kelly Ripa lighting up the screen. Her quick wit, playful humor, and undeniable chemistry with her co-host and husband, Mark Consuelos, have made their show one of the most beloved morning programs in America. But recently, something happened during a live broadcast that left fans completely stunned. In what seemed like an ordinary segment, Kelly suddenly opened up in a way that viewers rarely see on live television. Her words carried a surprising emotional weight, the kind that instantly changes the tone of a conversation. And the most unexpected reaction came from the person sitting right beside her, Mark Consuelos. For a moment, he appeared genuinely shocked, almost as if he hadn't expected Kelly to reveal such personal thoughts in front of millions of viewers. The studio fell into an unusual silence. Fans watching from home immediately sensed that something real, something deeply emotional was unfolding right before their eyes. What exactly did Kelly say that left Mark so stunned? And why are viewers now talking about this moment across social media? To understand why this confession felt so powerful, we need to look at the unique relationship between Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, a relationship that has fascinated audiences for decades.
Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos are not just television personalities. For many fans, they represent something rare in Hollywood, a relationship that has stood the test of time. Their story began in the 1990s when the two first met on the set of the soap opera All My Children. Kelly played Haley Vaughn, while Mark portrayed Mateo Santos. What began as an on-screen romance quickly turned into something very real behind the scenes. Their chemistry was undeniable. Within a short time, the pair fell deeply in love, and in 1996, they famously eloped in Las Vegas. At the time, many people wondered whether the whirlwind romance would last. After all, relationships in the entertainment world often face enormous pressure. But Kelly and Mark proved everyone wrong. Over the years, their marriage grew stronger, not weaker. Together, they built a beautiful family, raising 3 children, Michael, Lola, and Joaquin. They also became one of television's most admired couples, known for their playful teasing, genuine affection, and ability to laugh together both on and off the screen. And when Mark eventually joined Kelly as co-host on Live, fans were thrilled to see their real-life relationship unfold every morning. Their chemistry felt authentic because it was authentic, which is why the recent moment on live television caught so many people off guard.
During a casual conversation segment, Kelly began sharing thoughts about life, work, and the changes that come with time. At first, it seemed like the kind of reflective conversation she often has with viewers. But then, her tone shifted. Kelly began speaking more personally than usual. She talked about how quickly time seems to move, especially when balancing a demanding career with family life. She reflected on how long she has been part of morning television and how much her life has changed since those early days. And then she made a statement that clearly surprised Mark. Kelly admitted that sometimes she wonders what the next chapter of her life might look like. The words were simple, but their meaning felt significant. For years, fans have seen Kelly as the energetic heart of the show. The idea that she might be thinking about the future, possibly even life beyond daily television, instantly captured attention. Mark's reaction said it all. He looked at Kelly with a mix of surprise and curiosity, as if hearing these thoughts in that moment for the first time. It wasn't dramatic, it wasn't scripted, it was simply real. And that authenticity is exactly why the moment resonated with viewers.
Mark Consuelos' reaction? Mark Consuelos is known for his confident, charismatic personality, but during that brief moment on air, he seemed genuinely caught off guard. His expression shifted from amusement to thoughtful reflection as Kelly continued speaking. Rather than interrupting, he listened carefully. Then he responded in the way many fans have come to appreciate, with warmth and support.
Mark acknowledged that life evolves and that both of them have experienced enormous changes over the years. From raising children to building successful careers, their journey together has been anything but ordinary. Yet his reaction also suggested something deeper. There was a sense that he hadn't expected Kelly to reveal those feelings so openly in front of millions of viewers. That subtle surprise is what made the moment feel so genuine. It reminded fans that even television personalities, even those who share so much of their lives publicly, still experience private emotions and reflections. Within minutes of the broadcast, viewers began discussing the moment across social media platforms. Some fans described it as touching, others called it emotional. Many praised Kelly for her honesty. One viewer wrote that it was refreshing to see such a real conversation on morning television. Another commented that the exchange showed just how strong Kelly and Mark's relationship truly is. Instead of awkwardness or tension, the moment felt like two people navigating an honest conversation together. And for longtime viewers who have followed their journey for decades, that authenticity made the moment even more meaningful. A career that defined daytime television. Kelly Ripa has spent more than 2 decades as one of the most recognizable faces in daytime television. Her career began in acting, but her role as a morning show host transformed her into a household name. Over the years, she has interviewed countless celebrities, shared personal stories, and built a unique connection with viewers. What sets Kelly apart is her ability to make audiences feel like they are part of the conversation. Whether discussing parenting, relationships, or everyday life, her storytelling style feels relatable. And when Mark joined the show as her co-host, that relatability only grew stronger. Together, they created a dynamic that feels less like traditional hosting and more like a genuine conversation between partners, which is exactly why moments like the recent confession stand out so powerfully. In a world where many television moments feel carefully planned and rehearsed, the exchange between Kelly and Mark felt spontaneous. It reminded viewers that behind the bright lights and studio cameras are real people with real thoughts about the future. Kelly's reflection didn't necessarily signal any immediate changes, but it did reveal something deeply human, the natural process of thinking about what comes next. And Mark's reaction showed the kind of support that has defined their relationship for decades. Sometimes, the most powerful television moments aren't the loudest or the most dramatic. Sometimes they are simply honest. For fans who have watched Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos for years, this unexpected moment served as a reminder of why their partnership continues to resonate with audiences. Their relationship has never been about perfection. Instead, it has always been about authenticity. They tease each other, laugh together, and occasionally share moments of vulnerability that remind viewers of their own lives and relationships. Kelly's recent confession may have surprised Mark in the moment, but it also highlighted the deep trust between them. After all, only strong relationships allow for such open and honest reflections. And as fans continue discussing the moment, one thing is certain: people remain deeply invested in their story. Whether they're sharing lighthearted jokes or thoughtful conversations about life's next chapter, Kelly and Mark have created something rare in television, a connection that feels genuine, a partnership that feels real, and a show that continues to bring viewers along for every unexpected moment. So the question now isn't just about what Kelly revealed, it's about what the future might hold. Will this emotional confession simply become another memorable moment in the long history of their show? Or could it hint at something bigger ahead? For now, fans can only watch, listen, and wait, just as they have done for years, knowing that with Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, the most unforgettable moments often arrive when nobody expects them.